That bloke's, she's gone.
Panic on Spain's Costa del Sol. Thousands of homes are evacuated in Malaga as more torrential rain sparks flooding. Now, parts of Spain are being lashed with yet more heavy rain. Thousands of homes have been evacuated in southern Spain after a red alert was issued for extreme rain and flooding. Schools have been closed in Malaga, and tourist resorts like Marbella are expected to take the full force of the latest storm. Now, this map shows you the areas in southern Spain and up there on the east coast that are affected today. It comes just 2 weeks after more than 220 people were killed in Valencia by flash flooding, the worst in Europe this century. From Spain, here's Nick Beak.
More misery heaped on Spain. This deluge in Malaga today. A scramble to reach safety in the face of the latest downpour. This has been a brutal time for the country, after it was gripped by the worst floods in generations. It's estimated 100,000 cars were destroyed a fortnight ago. That's nothing compared to the human cost. Yesterday we filmed as they searched for two brothers who'd been swept away by the torrent. Neighbours told us how the boys had been ripped from their dad's arms after a truck had smashed open their house. Today, it was announced the bodies of 5-year-old Ethan and 3-year-old Ruben had been found. Their family said they had no words to convey their loss. This was Paiporta 2 weeks ago today, where more than 60 people were killed, one of the community's worst hit. Lourdes and her brother showed us how high the flood came in. The water then disappeared, but anger here is only rising.
This is shameful. We feel abandoned. For 4 days, we didn't see the army coming to help. We need more troops.
We feel locked in here. There are no roads. This is horrible. We lost everything here in this town. Everything. Everything which was lower than 3 meters is lost.
The loss has sparked a huge collective effort, while Spain's politicians trade in a bitter blame game.
For 2 weeks now, day in, day out, volunteers have been coming here to Valencia from right across Spain, each person playing their own small part. They've achieved a lot already, but just look at what they've still got to do here. This is a massive undertaking.
Amid all this, incredible stories are still emerging. The man at an English language school who smashed open a door and one by one rescued 4 trapped children, including his 11-year-old daughter. We tracked down Daniel, who relived the rescue for us. He's been hailed as the hero of Paiporta.
There are a lot of people who did the same thing that night. Many heroes like me, if you want to call us that. I feel good because I feel the love of the people around here. I was the one who was filmed, but there were many, many other heroes.
An heroic effort will be needed for many more months to come to rebuild Spain's traumatized and shattered communities. Nick Beak, BBC News, Valencia.
New and violent rainstorms are threatening to cause more disruption in parts of Spain tonight. Worst hit by those storms, it's the southern province of Malaga, where streets are awash already and thousands of people have been moved from their homes as a precautionary measure. Ian Woods has more.
As predicted, torrential rain returned to Spain, and with it a threat to life. One woman struggled to stay on her feet as she was briefly trapped by the sudden surge of water. An alert was sent to millions of phones last night, warning that 7 inches of rain could fall within 12 hours. Already flash flooding caused by overflowing rivers is turning Malaga's streets into fast-flowing streams. Residents have been told to remain indoors and in flood-prone areas to move to higher floors. Train services were halted as a safety precaution as rising water engulfed railway stations. Schools and health centres were told to shut their doors. A pilot of a light aircraft struggled to cope with the conditions as he approached Malaga airport. Lakes were forming all around the airport, but he managed to touch down safely on the runway. Memories are still fresh and raw of the devastation in Valencia 2 weeks ago. The search for bodies there continues, with more than 220 people already confirmed dead. So many cars were swept away then that one motorist in Malaga opted to wrap his vehicle in plastic and to chain it to a lamppost. Sporting events, including the Billie Jean Cup Tennis Championship, have been postponed to try to keep people at home and reduce the risk of casualties. Ian Woods, ITV News.